Welcome PyCoders to the next tutorials in core Python tutorial for the beginners. So in last video tutorial we have seen how to use the scope of variables in Python, how to use the variables locally, how to use the variables as a globally. So in this video we have seen the modules and import statement in Python. So we will see what type of module in Python, how to create the modules and how to import the modules in our programming code. So by this end of video you will feel good how to write up my modules and how I will import my modules to the various file, and you can have the examples along with this video too. So let's get started guys. So modules allows you to logically organize your Python code. Grouping related code into a single module makes the code easier to understand and use. A module is a Python object which arbitrarily named attributes that you can bind and reference. Simply, a module is a file consisting of Python code. The module can define the function, classes, and variable inside it. A module can also a runnable code too. Simply what it means guys, the module we will have is nothing but a same Python file. Alright, so I will create a module which is a Python file over here by our Python IDLE. I will open my IDLE here. I will create a new file. Okay, so new file we're going to be created. I will just name it file as module1. Okay, so I will save it down, and here I will define a one single function which is nothing but print name, which having a string as an argument. So I will write print, I will just write inside module, I will write like this, print hello with the name hello, and I am writing my name here as str1, which forms as a name. All right, so we have saved this file. I don't want to run this file because I need to import this module inside my particular file. All right, so I'm again going to be created a new file here. So new file we're going to be created. Okay, just name it file as like import example. All right, so first what I will do is, once I created the model, I need to import this model because we are not executing that functions from that model inside the same file. We want to execute all the functions of the model to the another file, so that I need to import this. So how we can import the model? Simply write import and name of file without extension as like module1 and semicolon, and then we are simply call this function which is nothing but print name, and I'm writing my name over here, Suraj. All right, we are saving this file. All right, and let's run the import example file. All right, so I'm saving this code, run the application, and you can get the print name is not defined over to there. Okay, it is occur because of the model is not imported successfully. Okay, import model we have done with the same part, but I need to import the model by such a way like the print name must be accessed by that module1 dot print name. Now we are just resaving the code and we are running the application, and you can get inside a model and hello Suraj, right? Because this model function, if I'm going to the print name function, we will have two different print statement. One is nothing but inside a model, and another one is that attributes hello with the same name it will got printed. So that how the model is going to be created, and you can import the model by such a steps, and as well you can import the model by using the from keyword as well. So how it will be like, we will just check it out. I will just want to import, suppose import from that model1, sorry, model1, and I need to import all the files. That's why I'm just returning import from the model1, and I will import sorry, it must be like this, from that model1 import all. All right, I will resaving the code and I'm rechecking the output it again, run model, and you can get the output model1 is not defined, right? The reason because we have not successfully created our model which is going to be printed at the same time. So to works with so far, what I will do is I will just simply looking down the same model to the current directory. As of I need to check that my files are in a current directory or not. to check with this, what I will do, I will just go open to the file model browser, sorry, file, save as, and here I need to check my files are getting present or not. Yes, model 1 is present and import example is present at the same location. All right, so we have successfully created the model at the same directory. Now let's check it out, their output, by typing it. Guys, if suppose you are the Python 2 user, if you are accessing Python 2, then the import statement will be like this. And if suppose you are accessing the Python 3, the import statement must be like this: import module 1. And if suppose there are some the part, then you can simply save it down. I'm just writing semicolon and you can check the execution among with them. Then yes, it got be run. What if like the multiple functions will be there, you can access that function using the same. Now we will talk about some namespace and scoping with the variables. Right, the variables are simply the variable are the names that map to the object. A namespace is a dictionary of variable names, right, and their keys are corresponding with the objects. A Python statement can access the variable in a local namespace and in the global namespace too. If the local and global variables have the same name, the local variable shadows the global variables. Each function has its own local namespace. The class methods follows the same scoping rules and as the ordinary functions. The Python makes educated guesses on whether the variables are local or global. It assumes that any variables assign a value in a function is a local. Therefore, in order to assign a value to the global variable within a function, you must first use the global statement. And the statement global variable name tells the Python that the variable name is a global variable name, and the Python stops searching the local namespace for the variable. For example, if suppose I am writing down a one single part of a program like this, we have seen the local variable name and global variable name by the part of this. So you can directly write a one single function here, which is nothing but suppose we will have the function called as a value, which store the value. Suppose the value is 2000 initially. All right, and we will have one single function which is called add value. And inside add value, what I will do is I will add the value by the 1. All right, so this function we will have. And all right, and then let's check it out by printing the value. So print, I will say value, and again I will call this function which is nothing but add value, and again I will print that value. All right, so let's check it out the code along with that. So you can get the error like this: the local variable var referenced before assignment. Because of this local variable var, we need to write by such a way like global, then space, and then once I run this code, you can check it out. Invalid syntax: val equal to global val space 1. Alright, so we will check it out that code, what is the actual uses. I will just check it out their values by providing such a way like I will update the values by suppose 1000. Alright, I'm saving that code. Again, the global variables cannot be modified, that's why it is not accessible over here. So what I will do is I will just simply write this. I will just run the models and you can get the values are very equivalent to the same way. So that how you can implement the scoping and namespacing scoping with the same. So for this video we have done with our concept, which is nothing but how to create the models and how to import the model inside our Python program. So in next tutorial we have seen the end operator to the print function. Okay, so guys, please stay tuned to our channel. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching this video. Happy coding.